Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Journey to the Grand Line. So, after getting cooked last week by Bello Betty, we're going straight from the frying pan into the fire with another multicolored raid leader. This time it is Kian piloting Red Purple Luffy. This matchup can be a bit tricky because apart from Luffy being a 6k leader, which is already trouble, he starts off at less life than you, which makes some of your plays which relies on you having less life than your opponent difficult to pull off. But let's see how we fare. So, getting game 1 started here. It looks like I won the dice roll and I'm choosing to go second. No mulligan for me. Also shout out to Kian for letting me borrow his AA and Enel for our games. So yeah, so he goes first, plays a Nami, searches top 5, grabs a Zorojuro, and then passes it to me. I spend 1, play a Charlotte Pudding, search top 4, and I grab a Thunderbolt and pass it back to him. On his 3-don turn now, he first attacks for 6k, I take it, then plays the Zorojuro, passes it to me, 4-don for me. Just thinking here, attach 1 to Enel and attack his leader for 6k, he counters out. And then I just spend the 2 to Thunderbolt his Zorojuro. Then pass it to him. 5-don turn for Kian. He starts with a swing of 6k with his lead. I decide to counter out with a Beige. Then he actually swings with his Nami for 5k. And I counter out with an Ohm. Then he plays another Nami to search and grabs a Frenosuke, and then actually shows me he excavated 2 other Namis. So yeah, unfortunate. But yeah, back to me. I'm on 6-don now. So I swing first with my Pudding into his suspended Nami, then 6k at his lead. He counters out. And then I wall up with 2 Yama blockers and pass it to him. I believe he is on 7-don now. Attaches 4 to Nami, swings for 6k, I take it. Swings another 6k at my smoothie. My smoothie, and yep, I let it die. Passes it back to me. I always get confused between smoothie and pudding. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, me 8-don turn. I start off by playing an Ohm, searching for the dog. Don't find it, but I have 1 in hand and I play it out. Attach 1 to a Null and swing for 6k at the Nami, and he lets it die. And then I play a Gillette and pass it to him. He uses lead ability to ramp, and then plays a Newgate, giving his Luffy plus 2k until the start of his next turn. He swings for 8. I take it, use Null's ability to recover. I think I got a Yamato off that life. And I discard an Althor actually. Cool. Me, I'm on 10-don. That Yamato is most likely coming down. Just deciding here. So yeah, I attempt to swing, but then Kian reminds me that Newgate has boosted Luffy, and he's like, yeah, it always happens. So yeah, no attack. So I think I just decide to play the Yamato. Let's just see here. Yep. There you go. Rest the 9. Sacrifice the Holly to play the Yamato and recover 1 life. Pass it back to him. So yeah, I haven't actually touched his life. But yeah, he's on 10 done now. Also just thinking how he's going to play out his turn. He actually attaches, what is that, 5 to his lead and attack, so I decide to take it. He doesn't want to suspend the new gate and just passes it back to me. So I've got 3 blockers on board. I've got 1 6k Ohm because I'm at 2 or less life. I've got a Yamato. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. But yeah, like I said, I still haven't touched his life. Cool, so just a tip, you guys should not do this. But I wasn't really worried about his triggers, but I'm the kind of player that needs to visualize my turn, so I attach the Don preemptively. But yeah, I attack with the Ohm, he Thunder Bagwas, I attack with Yamato, he takes it, and then I pass it to him. He starts off by playing a Queen, -1 to draw 2 and discard 1. Then uses his leader ability, essentially playing that Queen ability for free. You can see he has another new gate in hand, I think. Attaches 2 to Luffy, swings for 8 at my Ohm. Thinking, do I want to save him? I do. I play an Narukabura arrow to -3k. Swings with his new gate at my Yamato and I block it out and he KOs one of my other blockers. Cool, back to me now. So yeah, he's trying to come back and I'm just thinking of ways to close out the game because he still has 2 life. Hand size is not that big, but I can see there's quite a bit of 2Ks, I think, in his hand. So yeah, I'm just doing some quick maths, trying to efficiently arrange my attacks. Let's see what I ultimately decide to do. So I'm attaching 4 to Ohm. So I'm attacking for 10k. He takes it. I then attack 6k with Enel. He counters out. And I attach 3 to Yamato, an attack, and he blocks it out with his Queen. Spend 2 to play another Gillette. Cool, so I've got 2 blockers, still the 1 life, still Enel's ability. You can see he's drawn another Queen. Let's see what he does. So he decides first to attack 6k with his leader. I think at the Ohm. And I counter out. And then he attacks Newgate into Yamato and I block it. And he plays Luffy, shuffling back Newgate, giving him an extra turn. ramping up again. Tax 9k at my ohm. Thinking, do I want to save it? And I block it out with the Gillette. Then he swings Luffy. And I counter out with the rest of my hand. And he just passes it back to me. So I've got 0 in hand right now. I've still got my attacking bodies on field. Still got the 1 life. Got the 1 card in hand. So yeah, a bit dodgy, but let's see how the rest of this game plays out. First attach 2 to Yamato, and I swing, so that's 11k. He takes it. And yeah, I just attach the rest to Ohm. I tag. I initially thinks he counters out, but actually no, he just says no, like I don't have anything else. That's the only counters in my hand. So yeah, that is game 1. We managed to squeeze it out. Let's see how game 2 fares. Cool, so getting game 2 started. I do believe he chooses for me to go first. So yeah, I don't choose to mulligan again. He mulligans his hand. And yeah, let's see if we can grab the W on this one. Cool, so I start out by playing a Charlotte Pudding, searching top 4 and grabbing a smoothie. So I got it right this time, I think. So yeah, and then just pass it to him. 2 Don, he passes straight back to me. On my 3 Don turn, I go on the aggressive, attach 3 to Enel and attack, and he actually counters out, not wanting to take that early life, and I pass it back to him. He attacks for 7k and triggers a Shirahoshi. I'm just thinking on discard. I think I discard a Holly and I didn't catch the other one, and then plays a Zorojuro. Back to me. I'm on 5 Don. Attach 1 to Null and swing. He counters out. Spend 4. Play the Ohm. Find the dog. Play the dog. And pass it to him. Attaches 1 to the Zorojuro. Attacks and ramps. I take it. Looks like I get a trigger. And it is a Hino Bird Zap, which is basically Gadatsu the event. And I KO his Zorojuro. He attacks and I counter out. And then plays a Jean Bart, which ramps. Back to me. I believe I am on 7 Don now. Separate 2. Ohm is now on 6k because I'm at 2 or less life. Spend the 2. Thunderbolt his Jean Bart. Trash a Yama of my life for it. Just thinking how I want to play out the rest of the turn. Attach 2 to Enel, attach 2 to Holly, attach 1 to Ohm. Attack, attack. Like I said, don't preemptively attach Don, but yeah, luckily I was not punished for it. So yeah, I've got him down to 2 life with my 3 attacks. He is on 10 Don now and plays Luffy. Shuffles back. And attacks 6 into Holly. I let him die. Then he takes his extra turn. Ramps up with Luffy. Plays a Nami to search. Oof, saw he had 2 queens and he actually shows me. He grabs a Rad Beam. attaches 2 to Luffy, attacks 8k into Ohm. I'm gonna decide whether I save him or not. I ultimately let him die. He passes it back to me. I think I am on 9 now, 10. No, I am on 9. Attach 1 to Enel and attack. He counters out. Spin 8. Play a Katakuri and actually put my Shirahoshi on the top of my life. Pass it back to him. He is already back up on 9 Don. So yeah, tough to tell who's has the momentum here, but let's see how it goes. He plays a queen, draws 2 and discards 1. Attaches 1 to Luffy and attacks a 7k. I take it. Shirahoshi. Discard a Holly and a Smoothie. I think I grabbed a 2k off of that. Now I am on my 10 Don turn. Separating my Don out. He's got 3 cards in hand and 2 life. Plus his queen blocker. So nothing too crazy to get over, but let's see. Attach 3 to Enel and swing. So that is an 8k swing. To his face. He counters out, or he plays the rad beam, I think. And attach 1 to Katakuri, attack for 9k. He decides to take it, seeing how much Don I still have up. Yep, I just block out. And I actually sacrifice the Shirahoshi, prioritizing the pudding in case I needed to attack in a later turn. But yeah, got 3 blockers out now. Plays Newgate, giving +2 to Luffy again, then attacks with Luffy the character. And I block it out with the Yama. Attacks 8k with Luffy. Block it out with the Gillette. And he passes it to me. Cool, so I still got 1 blocker, still got 1 life. I've got a fairly big swing with the Katakuri. Attach 1 to Enel. Oh, having second thoughts about that. Oh yes, because his Luffy is boosted. Kian reminds me again. So attach 1 to Katakuri, in fact, and swing, blocks it out the queen, and then I spend the rest to play Yamato and KO his Nami, and I pass it back to him. Luffy is back at 6k, he is at 1 life, I am at 2, so that has shifted a bit. And he has a Diable Jumbe in hand. He actually spends 7 to play the kid, giving 1k to his lead. Attaches 3 to Newgate, swings, I block out. Oh no, he KOs my Gillette and my Katakuri dies. Swings and he actually hits a Bayesian trigger and I target the Luffy with the Beige, so he can't attack, so that was quite lucky with the trigger. And it is back to me. So I've still got the Yamato, got 10 Don to play with, attach 1 to the Yamato, and I swing into Newgate. And he plays a Rad Beam, I think, and then I play another Yamato to recover another life. So I'm still at 2, got 2 Yamatos. I think I've still got a pretty sizable hand, so I'm not feeling the worst, but let's see. So yeah, Kian actually does the correct thing and like just puts the Don next to the characters that he wants to attach them to before actually attacking with him. So he attaches to, oh no, he decides actually to swing first with the Luffy. I take it, Then he swings with Kid. I take it and then use Enel's ability. Then he swings with Luffy. No trigger. And then he swings with Newgate last. And I actually managed to counter out of it. And he passes it to me, and actually now he scoops it up saying, yeah, that's it. And yeah, so we managed to scoop it up, guys. Yeah, and get the W. Shout outs to Kian, GG's. And yeah, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.